Good morning. Today is Tuesday, July 9th, 2019. And the time is, what is the time? The time is 6:49 a.m. Pacific time. And I am obviously running a little behind, as well as there we go, as well as not fully organized stream-wise yet. Oh, mercy. Okay, let's see if I can get back on track. As the title indicates, we will be checking out Cooking Simulator. Since they did add some new stuff. Some of this stuff I kind of went over on my own for like 5 minutes. And they added fire. They call fireworks. They look more like a firecracker, which I guess I'll show. It's not that great. But they did add a few new ingredients, and I believe 3 new recipes using those ingredients. Okay, let me make sure that's okay. That's working. Give me a moment. Okay. One thing that is very apparent in this house is during the summer months, it is necessary to have a fan running whenever I'm running my main rig. I've had thoughts of I've thought about, let me get this paused. I thought about getting one of those mini refrigerators and kind of find a way to put the motherboard and some stuff like, some of those components that run very warm, and putting it in there. The issue with that is possible condensation, so that might not work. Okay, now, like so many, why is it, wow. Like so many others, I'm having to start over. That's good. Thank you so much. Come on. Like so many other people. Okay, there it goes. You get to a certain point in this game, and you just get. I need to. There we go. You just become frustrated when you have 4 or 5 different orders come up at the same time. Okay, so I had to start over, which I guess since we're waiting, I'll take these sticky notes off. Don't really need them after you've played it a few times. You pretty well know what's going on. And if you don't, then maybe you shouldn't take these sticky notes down. But it'd be kind of cool if they change from time to time. So, as I mentioned before, I guess for lack of a better word, I'm healing from a surgery. Hasn't been going too well. Just when I think I'm doing better, something just comes and kicks me in the rear. Such is life, though. You can either complain about things all the time or, okay, sunflower oil we'll put over here. Or you can just say, hey, that's part of life, embrace it, all that good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna take this box, put it over here. You know, I think I had the volume muted. Okay, so what I need is, come on. Wow, that thing takes forever. Yeah, see, firecracker. Well, I did say firecracker. And the thing it said fireworks, I believe. Let's see. Do I have a bucket already? I think I do. Nope, I don't. So let's grab a bucket. The bucket is great for picking up trash, as well as carrying your ingredients from one area to the next, obviously. Yeah, this isn't, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, that can't end well. Okay, now let's see. Oh, they didn't completely fix this, did they? I wish they would fix this. Did I drop? No. Okay, so we have tomato soup, which I believe we need, 700 milliliters. Now, do we have chicken broth? Yes, we do. Wow, that fan on my... I'm not sure why my fan is kicking up so high. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. So I need 700 milliliters, which I don't always get exact. And somehow the customers know. I don't know how customers know when you go over a little. Yeah, well, we went over. Yeah. There's that. Okay. So, let's get the ingredients we need. Whoops, I should put the salt, pepper, and cayenne. This is not gonna go well for us. Hey, yeah, I had to start over again. How you doing? Okay, 6 of this. It just gets, it gets too much. I had, last time I tried this, I had, I think 6 orders at one time. Okay, might as well stick this up here. So yeah, that's one thing I wish they. Okay, where did everything else go? Hello, where did everything else go? I had all my. Where did they go? I put them in this bucket like I always do. And took it over here. Okay, well, crap. Go figure. Okay, I need salt. Now that kind of makes you mad. Okay. Well, hopefully, hopefully everything goes well. If I don't see you, have a great day. If I'm not here, it's either because I just got too mad and frustrated or something. Okay, I have a feeling this is not gonna end well. Okay, so I need an onion, and I believe I need. Okay. I believe I need 8. Yeah. Turn on the burner. Yeah, this game is fun, but the way they have things progress, it gets frustrating. It really does. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring some new. I'm gonna bring some. Whoops. I'm gonna burn my food. Come on, put this down. Thank you. So after I do this, I need to add 150 milliliters of sour cream. And usually I pour this in another vessel, because the problem with this game, I need over pour, of course. There's not enough in this for another meal. Yeah, usually what happens is, okay, I need salt. Wonder if, no, can't do it that way. Need another pepper. Let's see, let me make sure what I have over here. I have thyme. Okay. Come on, get warm. Yeah, this is not going to be well rated, obviously. The product, I put too much chicken broth, I put too much sour cream. They're so picky. So we need. And of course, I put too much of that. Okay, this, look, like I said in the very beginning, this looks like watermelon. Ooh, right on time. Oh, overtime, 1 second over. Well, they like it. Okay. Okay, now we have to do the salmon. So we need one, let's see. We need 1 liter, I believe. Or not. 1 liter, and I think this calls for 20 grams of salt. But if you remember, that never works. So I put 17. Okay. So we need 2 potatoes. And we need to get that boiling. And then we need the frying pan. Okay, let's see. We need 5 of salt, 5 of pepper. Now, I personally, actually, I'm just gonna do it over here. I personally don't season on the cutting board just because the cutting board is harder to clean than the countertop. Okay, that's done. And I think I need 10, let me check this. Okay, I need 10 milliliters of sunflower oil. Oops, or 12. Doesn't matter. That's quite a reach my guy has. Man, I gotta check that. Okay, I need deal. There we go. Hopefully I didn't burn it, did I? Nope, I'm gonna burn this. No, not quite. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why my computer is having a fit. I think it's the software for the fans. I should get a refund. I lost one. They still haven't fixed this issue. Okay, salt. Yeah, I should get money back. since it lost my other spices. Now where did it go? Okay, whoa. Okay. We lost more spices. I don't know if anyone else noticed that, but we lost more spices. Okay, let's get this order out. We got some kind of insects or rats eating our spices. Not quite perfect, but that's okay. It's probably the oil. Yeah. I don't know how they can tell that. Okay, let's see. Do I have sponges? Yes, I do. Okay, now we got another order coming in, but we need deal. Let me get that deal. Again. They should give us our money back, really. Scumbags. Okay, now our, this is the first recipe during early access. So, I believe we have 5 of each. Yeah, 5 pepper, 5 thyme, 5 dill. There we go. That one, for some reason, that one sprinkle, or shake, I should say, just didn't register on that fish. Again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that fan here in a minute. Because I'm looking at the temperature of the CPU, and it's nowhere close to being. Okay, so we need to. Oh, we got to cut the slice of lemon without the. Okay, I think we have to do that for 90. I'll just do it for. Okay, let's get a lemon and slice it. Now I'm not sure why anyone would need additional knives in this game. It doesn't help. It doesn't look like I sliced it too well either, did I? Yeah, that's a crappy. I do much better when I have the hold feature. Okay, let's take a plate over here. I'm gonna check this fan for a second. Wow, really? Every time I click that, it, yeah, I'm not sure why that got changed. Probably an update. Come on. Bring to the front. Just give me a minute, folks. When I stream, I have to set my resolution down to 1080. I'm usually at 4K. And whenever I have to adjust settings, it gets all screwed up. Okay, so okay, let me see what's going on here. What, set to quiet? Yeah, these fans are going like crazy. Wow, really? Sometimes these great keyboards, this great software doesn't really do much. Yeah, I might just have to just forget this for a while. Yeah, there's no way that this should be spinning this fast. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna focus too much time on this. It's not letting me edit the fan. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's for that. Let's see this, these fans. Oh, really? Wow. Well, I didn't do any update with OBS, but, yeah, I don't like how this is not cool. It's forced. I mean, my system isn't actually running hot though. It's let's see. Yeah, it's at 30, about 34 degrees Celsius, which should be fine. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It won't know because I played the game. There we go. Now watch. I'll get into the game. It'll start all over again. Let me make sure. I'm not sure. Okay, let me get back in. Hopefully if the fans kick back on high, hopefully it's not too annoying over the mic. But yeah, the system isn't running. You know, I haven't had that much trouble with this game since the beta. Oh, come on, really? No, don't do that. Now the game wants to run on the other screen. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to back out and go back, open and close the game and go back in again. It opened back up in my number 3 window, which OBS doesn't see anything on that one. There we go. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better today, but I think the game wants to make sure, or the computer, something wants to make sure that things don't go smoothly. I mean, it did do an update to the game, so it could be causing issues. Let me see. Hopefully it's saved. Yeah. What, you can't double click that to go in now? Okay. So let's see. If the fan kicks up, if it's not a bother to others, then it's not a bother to me. Okay. So, did I get my... Yeah, that's right. No. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Okay, well, maybe it is. Oh, I did not cut this well at all. But yeah, they had fixed the, I was able to carry the spices in a bucket. No. Oh, come on, really? Why is stuff rolling off? And where's the stuff going? Look at that, it's rolling off the plate. And stuff that falls off is going on the ground and disappearing. Oh, I forgot the horseradish. Wow, this is usually my slam dunk. Yeah. So where did the... It just seems like as things hit the ground, they vanish. My spices, when they fell out of the bucket, they hit the ground, obviously, and vanished. Okay, anything they cleaned up? I could have swore that fish made a mess here somewhere. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'll just stick this back here. Yeah, and all the realism stuff that I initially said, oh yeah, we're gonna be playing the game as realistically as possible. That went out the window, obviously. Let me see if I can line this up. That's better. Okay, so I'll just stick this here for now. Too bad you can't put it up on a shelf. Okay, I guess I can call in for maintenance. Wow. I don't remember that being so loud. I could be wrong. Let me see if there is an adjustment for that. Okay, audio. Yeah, let's turn the ambient down a little. Not too much. Okay, so general text, everything is okay. You know, I should try this with the controller. I could switch. Okay. Yeah, I should try this with a controller sometime. I'd probably be even worse because I'm really bad with a controller. My wife bought that game where you go around cooking, making different things. You have like a restaurant setting. I forget the name. Something like Cook something number 2. And at one point, it looks like you're serving food to pieces of bread that are trying to break in. But you have to make, yeah, it's crazy. And the controller kept sliding off off of my lap. So I was constantly having to put it back, and it was just chaotic. So I'm gonna have to get one of those non-slip, some of that non-slip things you put in cupboards and on surfaces. Stick that on my leg and put the controller on that, I guess. Wouldn't be the first time I used things for other purposes besides what they were. Okay, I want this. This is a definite must. But you were saying I should go for this relatively soon, I believe. The refund. And of course these. Now I'm not sure about time reminder. And varied, yeah, we're really gonna change what we focus on as far as perks in the future. The game has really forced me to relook at how I play a simulation type game. So let's see. I think more than money, I think what I need first is, let's see, I need additional time. Let's see, taste tolerance. Extended overtime, extended prep, extended dish timers. I think this is what I'm gonna need. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this twice. We need more time to prepare food as we progress. It's kind of cheating, I guess you could say, since we know exactly what the game's gonna require of us. I just wish that there was something where it was like a steady pace. You know, you could choose. For example, you could choose a restaurant that has low traffic, and then you decide. It's like you decide, okay, I'm ready to upgrade. And by upgrading, you move to a new location that has a little more traffic, requiring you to do maybe two things at once. And then, etc. You choose when you move up the ladder and all that stuff. I think the way to do it here is, it's unfair. Let me see what what menu items we currently have. Yeah, right now it's just a soup. So that's already prepared. So let's go ahead and start our day. Okay. And we got our. Okay. I'm not even sure if putting a hot water makes any difference at all. I like to think it does. Okay, we put 17 grams or 17 shakes. Okay, let's get those in. One thing I'm gonna start playing, and I'm gonna be bad at it. I'm almost sure I'm just gonna be terrible. But I want to start playing City Skylines. Um, and the reason I say I'm gonna be bad at that is I'm not good at all with putting a city together. I mean, I'm the type person that everything ends up in blocks. So, I do want to try, streaming City Skylines. I know everyone does it, and but still, I like the game. Okay, so we have 5 salt and 5 pepper. No, I didn't do a double shake there. So that's one thing I do want to change. I want to start streaming. I'm not sure how well it's going to be perceived. Hopefully it's, hopefully people embrace it. Now, I'm not gonna take it to the point where EJ really gets into his games. Um, I guess I'm more like a cringer when it comes to games. Maybe not as obsessed over things having to be perfect. That's one thing with Cringer. He admits that he has a little compulsive attitude. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. Why does, okay, there we go. I better flip this. Come on, pick it up. Oh man, no. It got caught on that shelf. So I want to start streaming. Um, yeah, definitely want to start streaming City Skylines. And I really hope that people enjoy it. You know, I I really had hoped that people leave me comments, private comments from time to time, but no one suggests games they want to see. Um, I don't know. Chances are, if it's chances are pretty good that I have that game that people want to see. You know, just like I've said before, though, I'm not a mind reader, so I'm not. No, dude, that meat, I thought was gonna fall. I need to start using the bigger plate, I think. Okay, let's see. They're probably gonna get me for that sunflower or the oil. Yep. See, I knew it, and I don't get how they know. But okay, let's heat up the soup. Actually, let me go ahead and clean this up. The magic of the trash can. I'm gonna bring this forward. Let's clean this. Yeah, I'm not even sure how legit that is, what I'm doing. But the game allows it. It goes with what I'm always saying. If you enjoy playing the game the way you're playing it, then you're playing the game the way you should play it. So it's allowed. I'm not using any external program to circumvent what the program allows. I'm gonna move these over just a little bit. I think I cramped my salt over in the corner. There we go. Little better. Now, the key is, how do I know if the soup is getting hot? Because that's the problem. When you serve the soup the second day, if you don't have it warm enough, you will get docked points. But it's hard to tell when it's hot. Because even this is showing a red border, which indicates cooked. But to me, that indicates it's hot. But yet, as we're doing, I don't know, it's hard to tell with soup. That's why I'm kind of kneeling down, hoping to see uh, kind of steam coming up. Let me see what time we're. Yeah, we got plenty of time. But here's the question, and I'm almost certain I have the answer. The question being, can you burn soup after everything has been kind of blended up? Now, the sour cream, I'm almost certain the sour cream can be overheated. I think the tolerance of, okay, I'm gonna try pouring it. No, let's put it back on. It's really hard to tell. And at first I thought, okay, we could use a microwave, but the ball doesn't fit in it. And when you do get something to fit in the microwave, it doesn't heat it up. So what is the use of a microwave in this game? Probably for future use. Okay, I'm gonna try serving it. I'm probably pushing. Okay, not bad. I'm gonna set this in the back burner, turn this off. Yeah, see, it's not hot. So they're probably gonna say it's too cold. Let's see. Oh, okay. I was wrong. Hey, I don't mind being wrong in a case like that. Okay, more potato and fish. So, we'll try the cold water. See if it takes longer to heat up. Put a little salt. Okay. Yeah, the medication I'm on now is really kicking my butt. It's making it hard to focus, stuff like that. So I was gonna start playing some shooter games, but yeah, I'd probably screw up. That's the spirit. Of course, to be honest, I think that's why people watch a lot of streamers. People want to see streamers mess up. Oh no, and that's bad. No, we're not gonna accept that. Too salty. And I don't even know if you can wash that off. Okay, that's good. Let's get the pepper. Okay, awesome. Wow, I almost messed that one up big time. Now I'm gonna get the bigger plate this time. I'll see how things set down on this one. Okay, that's good. So hopefully things turn out here. But yeah, I am gonna move forward with trying to get. Um, I'm gonna look over the requirements um, to become an affiliate. Like I said before, I already know I meet most of the requirements. I think the one, oh great, I think the one requirement, really? I think the one requirement I'm having trouble with right now, there we go, is how many people I have, or in my case, don't have participating in chat. But I do want to play games like Marbles on stream. Um, I think people enjoy that game, and it's a game that you can engage with the viewers. Surprisingly, quite a few people play that game. The only negative side to that game is since so many people play it, you have people who play the game simply to, you know, they get into as many people's streams as they can and just have automated ways of signing up for each race. So I know, oh wow, really? Hidden mistake? Okay. Well, hey, I got a good score, so that's what counts. That's a little surprising to me, but it's all good. I got the 5 stars. Okay, I'll put that back there. Let's clean up. So, yeah, I am gonna go for that, definitely. I don't want, and after I get that, I know this sounds weird. Um, I don't want people subscribing or feeling obligated to do so. Yeah, I'm not going for affiliate to make money. The, the sole purpose that I'm even considering going for a Twitch affiliate is so I can play those games. So, yeah, it's kind of strange. Okay, I guess I didn't need that. Yeah, it is kind of strange having someone say, "You don't have to worry about subscribing." Well, I'm not, I'm not into that whole thing. I don't care about the money. I just want to be able to play some of the games that affiliates and partners can offer their viewers. And yeah, based on what I've seen, towards the late evening, early morning in Europe, you get quite a few people. I'm not sure how many people are streaming Marbles in the, at the time that I stream. It'll be interesting. Okay, we did make some money this time. That's always good. Oh, we are getting inspected tomorrow. We're being insected. Okay, 2 skills. I think we should think about making some money. So I think I'm just gonna go for this. There we go. Oh no, we have to choose a recipe. You know, I'm not sure. Pork chop and baked potatoes. This is the one that doesn't turn out well for me. Every time I do this, the onion burns. But, you know, I think I'm gonna go for this. I really do. I know, it's kind of a surprise. It's a surprise to me too. But yeah, I think I'll go for that. So I suppose I'm gonna have to, or I don't have to, but I suppose I'll buy another big pot. The neighbor's dogs are angry. I don't blame them. Stupid idiots were out there. They started too early. They're supposed to wait till 7 a.m. to start construction or any loud noises outside. These guys started at 6:30. And, you know, it wouldn't be as bad. Okay, let's see. I think this needs... It calls for... Let me make sure. This... Oh, I think it calls for 20, but I'm gonna put 17. It wouldn't be so bad. I think they burned their bridges, so to speak, when they were doing this in the winter. You know, got a lot of people fairly angry. Because in the middle of, February, which is, it doesn't, at that time it wasn't getting above 62 degrees Fahrenheit. So they didn't really there was no good reason to start so early. Okay, I guess I'll begin. Awesome, got that going. So let's grab this. We have it seasoned. Okay, so we need... Oh, I forgot the black pepper. Oh, no, should I? You know what? I might put it... I think I'm going to do the full 20, so I need 3 more grams. Okay, and I'll put 20 of black pepper. I'll just do it the way they call for it. It's always good to start out with the recipe as written. It's a gamble, but you kind of sort of have to do it that way. Okay, 600 of... So wait, what's in this? So 120, 240, 360, 480, and 600, and we need onion. We need carrot and parsley root. I think that's it. Okay, so let's get this on here. So everyone was saying I should ignore the burning onion. That it doesn't matter. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do, and I don't think people realize just how difficult it is to ignore. Yeah, it is difficult to ignore that. It kind of goes against everything in my body. Okay, I'm gonna season this for the potatoes. Okay. Yeah, so the onion cooks so much quicker. Now, one thing that I think is a little ridiculous in this game is why do I have to pay for every. Why am I paying for every plate and bowl and all that I'm using? I can understand paying for new pots and, things like that. But why am I paying for a plate? Generally when you open a restaurant, you buy plates and stuff in bulk. Who was the idiot that got my place started? Okay. Oh, the soup isn't quite ready yet. You have to wait till soup. Yeah, I can understand if I broke a plate. Okay, I'm gonna try serving this before because I was waiting for the soup to get to the red border, but everything else was burning. Okay, let's get. Okay, let's see if they like this or not. They'll probably spit it out and send it back to the kitchen with extra surprise in the bowl. Okay. Okay, yeah, maybe. Not enough. I put 20 of each. Okay, I'll do. Wow, they want more? But everything else was perfect. Okay. I'm not gonna argue with them, even though they're mental. I'm not sure how it is in other countries, but I personally think Americans use way too much salt. No, I salt it before. Maybe that's the problem. Because when I salt it after, then only certain pieces get salted. Okay, I need 5. I drew a blank for a second. I could be wrong though. But the recipe does say the salt and pepper is listed first. So, yeah, technically usually in real cooking, you want to spice or add especially your salt to the water before you. I forgot to put that other timer. Yeah, you want to add it before you add your food. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm staring like, oh, what else is needed? Okay, now we can hold the lemon down and hopefully get a better sliced lemon. Slicing things is kind of my weak area. I'm not good at slicing. Well, good enough for. Okay, I'm gonna go for the bigger plate, like I said before. I'm only going for the larger plate because stuff will just slide off. But there are some recipes that call for seasoning after. But getting back to my what I was saying, I think Americans put way too much salt on their food. So I like what different chefs have started doing, which is they they purposely under season. What they use, they don't under season. They use salt a little more sparingly than they used to. And if you want more salt, you add it at the table. Okay. So, I forgot to do something with. There we go. And, sea salt. Oh, there goes the lemon. Really? Are we gonna lose that lemon, or is it just gonna float? Okay. There is a certain sea salt that is better for you. And it also has some vitamins. Wow, perfect. Awesome. There are some vitamins in sea salt. But yeah, even fast food is the best example, and I think this is around the world now. Fast food. Okay, already pre-seasoned, 70 grams of salt. But take McDonald's, for example, their French fries. Their fries are extremely salty. Okay, we'll put 10 milliliters. And a lot of people, they of course, let me just dump this and do it over. Because that food critic. Okay, keep your shorts on. So I've noticed that McDonald's has started reducing the salt in their fries, and some people haven't taken kindly to that. They want their salt. I want lots of salt. I want there to be a few fries floating in my salt. I mean, admittedly, I do like salt as well, but if you use, there we go. If you use other spices as well, you'll find that you don't need as much salt. Okay, let's get this going. I'll get a big plate. I don't think there's a difference. Oh, there is. Oops. My bad. There's a big difference in cost. So yeah, let's keep trying to squeeze as much food on a tiny plate as we can. Yeah, I do like salt too. What my wife and I use now is we actually get the unground sea salt and we grind it as we need it. And you can choose the size of the granules that way. So so we don't necessarily need to use as much salt to get the flavor we like. I think a problem a lot of people have is regular table salt is hard to see. You can't really see the salt. So you don't know until you start eating it if you're putting too much or too little. Oh, whoops, that will be a neat trick. Let's pour the plate into the and all those a lot of those spices like Mrs. Dash and those variety spices for vegetables, I've noticed they have a lot of salt. So what we try to do is we try to mix our own spices. We kind of look at the spices and there's like vegetable mixed, variety spices, and we see, okay, well, what spices do they have in it? So we kind of replicate that on our own and adjust this. Whoa, what happened? Why did it go down? You bum. It was perfect. Oh yeah, I know I'm gonna have a trophy drop at my feet. They're just dropping gold at my feet. If only this were a real gold. Hey, I didn't notice that you could I didn't notice this as a possibility before. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did. It's hit or miss. I wonder if I should kick on the. Actually, that's still steamy. Yeah, I do like marbles, and I am going to. I'm definitely gonna go towards. I am gonna go towards meeting the requirements to start streaming marbles. I'm not. One thing I noticed. Yeah, I know. I mean, that was, yeah, my wife had me doing, helping her with something. So I missed the beginning. But you know, with the marbles, I noticed, I think you were probably away when oh man, I'm not focusing. Shame on me. Well, we'll be making more. Um, the time I stream, there's not many people playing marbles. But when Dave is on and in the later afternoon, my time, and early evening, there's a lot of people streaming. So, yeah, it might, I think it might just be a situation where, there's not a lot of people streaming that at the time I'm on. So if I can, become a, if I can become a, oh shoot, I forget the word. If I could become a, you know, not a partner together, but if I could become a part of Twitch that allows me to stream games, I'll just word it like that. Um, then I think, yeah, this time of day might be good. Affiliate, thank you. Hey, why did it flicker like that? That was crazy. But yeah, I know there's a few people streaming marbles at this time of day, but yeah, there's a particular times of the day where you have quite a few people. And unfortunately, I don't know if it's unfortunate, but I do know I'll get a number of those people. 16, yeah. But later in the day, you usually have double that at least. But I know if I stream marbles, we're gonna have a lot of those people who just automatically get into games. They're not really paying attention to any of the channels. They're just going in and signing up for the races. So we'll have people like that, which is fine. That just helps viewership count. So I can't complain with that. There's more positives than minuses. And besides, those players, oh, I'm not sure, 100 bots? Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, basic, and that's the sad thing. If you have a game that's popular, there's always going to be someone that creates a bot, automated program that allows people to run it and automatically find rooms that are playing the game and automatically, sign up for the races in this case. So you will get those. But on the positive side, they show up as viewers nonetheless. So you still come out as a winner, so to speak. So yeah, I mean that's crazy, 100 bots. I didn't think it was that bad yet, but apparently it is. I just can't imagine. But yeah, that game has taken on a whole following of its own. But to me, those who use the bots, it becomes pretty obvious, and they only do that so they can, be ranked, like first in the world or whatever, the highest ranked person in marbles. Yeah, to me it takes away. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. Oh no, we lost the lemon. Hey, the lemon didn't. Come on, get on the plate. Escaping food. Let's see who it was. Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that too. A lot of people. Oh, the lemons weren't cut. Okay. I've noticed that too. It's like, people that usually stream, a certain type of game will all of a sudden stream a game like Marbles, and viewership will just go through the roof. And like I was saying, becoming an affiliate, I'm not going to encourage people to subscribe or anything. I'm not doing it for the money. I could care less about the money, to be honest. I guess I'd trash this. I'm just doing it to be able to stream the games. Some of the games. I mean, we have to know Marbles isn't going to be the only game that they offer. I know they offer other programs already, but Marbles just happened to be the one that's doing the best. So they're going to add more games. And, no one wants to miss out on that parade, so to speak. And, a game like Marbles is the perfect type game for someone like myself who really wants to interact with the people. I wonder if I can. Oh, you can't put it back under. Actually, yeah, you can. You just throw it. No, come on. Come on. You want to. There we go. That worked. So, yeah, it's kind of a strange situation because just like I was reading the profile of the person that Dave went and raided, and in there, she says that she's starting to stream with the hopes of streaming professionally. In other words, having it as her full-time job. And I'm not sure how long she has streamed, but the raid brought her more people than she's used to having, which means that her stream hasn't taken off. And hey, I wish anyone luck who does that. But, like I told my nephew years ago, because he has first of all, he's good at especially the shooter games. He loves playing those games and he's really good at it. But above that, okay, we are still making some money. above that, his knowledge of the history of different games. You know, it's something that he, I told him back then, get into streaming games. Yeah, he's got a disability, um, so it makes him hard. It makes it difficult for him to work in public situations at times. But streaming from your own office, own bedroom, or whatever, um, after streaming a few times, you get used to it. He talks to, he constantly talks with some of these guys that play the games with him. He's gotten used to them, and they chat all the time now. Even back then, one of them even sent him, which this is kind of weird. One of them sent him a gamer quality notebook. And yeah, even his mom, had a look on her face like, this is kind of weird. But, so he got used to that. He got used to, talking to people while playing games and cooperating. So, back then I said, if you decide to start streaming, I'll put some money up, make sure you have the equipment you need, make sure you have some of the newest games, and you should start streaming. I said, how you play and your knowledge of games, you should do very well. Unfortunately now, it will be quite a bit more difficult. Okay, so what should we go for next? Refund is definitely going to be coming in soon. I think I'm going to do thermal vision. I might go with thermal vision or gloves. I think I'll go for this because I don't like opening that oven to see if the stuff is done. But definitely gonna go for that soon. Well, for me, I don't like opening the door as much. The door falls out. I should start using the oven, shouldn't I? You mean that little oven? The door falls off of that separate oven? That's, wow. If that's the oven that you're referring to the oven that I use all the time. Or are you referring to the oven underneath the stovetop? Wow. I've never come across that. And now when you repair it, does it fix the door? I imagine it would, but it probably does so at a high cost. Okay, let me see. Better tips. I'm wondering if I should do extended prep time. Wow. It's kind of strange. I've never had that issue. maybe I'll just do, I think I'll do this. Because that did help quite a bit. If I add this, okay, that's full. Okay. Slow burn. No. Maybe slow down the cool time. I'm sure there's other things I could have done better. And let's see. What recipe? You know, a lot of people like the soups. Let's see. Cucumber. I don't think I've done this. White vinegar, salt, pepper. Huh. This seems fairly straightforward. So add to the food processor. Okay. Bread. This is just okay. Yeah, it's like so serve cool. You know what? I think this will be the first time that I've chosen soup dishes twice in a row, but I think I'm gonna go for this. Or not. I don't have to hold our tongue just right. Okay. So I'm gonna have to do this dish again. So let me start prepping. Chicken broth. Actually, I already selected that. I'll grab one of those firecrackers in a few cents. Actually, let me check something. I think this is the one that asks for 20. Yeah, 20 and 20. Okay. That's a lot of salt. Oops. Well, that was a lot. Let's see. I'm between four. Yeah. Well, when you start getting, when they start asking for like 3 to 4 recipes at a time, that's when I start. I don't know if I think I overcomplicate it. I get a little too stressed. Okay, so. Well, if they say there's not enough salt, then 40, 60. Okay. Yeah, that's. I mean, I agree with that. Like I said, I try to play games especially when they have simulation in the name. I try to play them as I would do something in the real world. And this game makes it impossible. Um, you can't. You can't play this game as a true simulation, which is sad. I so badly want to play this game as if it were a simulation. Okay. Switch stacking. Okay. I'd never tried that before. Let me get some water in here. Hey, what do you know? You know, it's kind of disappointing that you can't see the spices. Okay, 17. Okay, this is ready to cook. Now, what makes this unrealistic is what we're doing now is technically grinding the the we're grinding the potatoes. Just like people do with like a turkey. Grinding is basically taking liquid or liquids, a liquid that has salt, in particular salt, and putting like a turkey in it or something, or a roast, and the water and the salt kind of break down the meat to make it more tender. So technically we're doing that with this. It'll break down the potato a little bit, making it softer. Of course, with the potato, it'd probably take days. We made our first smoked ribs on the smoker, obviously. Came out pretty good. The flavor was spot on, but the meat was still a little tougher. I mean, ribs, usually you want, now I know for you, pie, this is far from being up your alley, which is understandable, but with ribs, you want it to fall off the bone. Oh, whoops. We are burning our soup. Still doesn't seem hot enough. So it was just a little too tough. I would have liked to seen it a little more tender, but for being our first time, I don't know. That doesn't seem hot enough. What? It wasn't bad at all. What am I doing? Oh yeah, duh. Senior moment, or as I call it, brain fart. It's like I was going through the motions and then I forgot. Yeah, you're right. Upgrading the recipes. Yeah. You get used to doing a recipe a certain way and then they screw you up. Okay, this is that new one. So I need, I'm not sure how this is gonna work. I've never done this one before. So I need 320 of cucumber. Where's the cucumber? So 320 if you have one. So should need 2 of these. And then you need 360 of tomatoes. I'm gonna need 3 of these, I believe. And I'm gonna need red bell pepper. I need 480. Okay, and then we need 150 of bread, which means we need to cut the bread in half. We need a bread box. No, yeah, it sounds great. I've never, well, I think I've had it once. Yeah, something like that, especially during the summer, you know, like right now with us having plus 100-degree days, having something nice and cool, yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, did I get it to? Ah, not perfect. Okay, so now I want to blend that up, right? Yeah, blend it. Whoops, no, get back to that. We want to pick up the blender. You know, it seems like the bread would get a little, I don't know, it seems like it. Okay, so we want, okay, I'm gonna put it right here. We want 10 salt, 10 of pepper. I'm gonna have to move this over. Is it in? Can't see the red dot. Okay. Okay, got that in. Okay, and then we want to take it over here. This might be served a little late just because I haven't done this before. So we want olive oil. Okay. And I always pour, my pours stink. We want 30 milliliters. That's about right. And we want 30 milliliters of white wine. You know, I would try this. I'm always open to trying, you know, basically any food. Okay, now we know that's correct. And now we just serve it and garnish with chives. So pour into a 300. Okay. But yeah, that would be awesome. And I have this thing, don't knock it unless you've tried it attitude. Almost overfilled. Okay, and now we need 8 grams of chives. Yeah, we almost overpoured. That kind of looks like, actually, this looks better than the tomato. So there's. Now, see, if we did this with tomato soup, I would feel better. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, that does sound so good right now. Well, obviously it wasn't. Let's see what they complained about. Oh, I didn't put garlic. Oh no, and too much tomato. Okay, well, yeah, okay, yeah, it's all my fault. Not bad. Pretty cool. Hey, another. Do I have enough? Why can't I see how much? Let me put garlic in here and go blend it one more time. I don't know if that'll help. Obviously, we can't do anything about the too much tomato. Whoa. Okay, there we go. But we can sure do something about the. Well, no, might have too much garlic. Because if you're thinking about the mix, we have less mixture now, and we added the full thing of garlic. So that's gonna be a little too garlicky now. Okay. I do like that they've added a red dot, so you can kind of. Wait. Yeah. That just happened. Put this over here. Yeah, I would definitely have one. That the only thing is well, it's not as bad now after a surgery I had about 7-8 years ago. I used to have bad GERD, which is acid reflux. So any tomato, anything with, so I probably didn't put enough garlic. Yeah, anything with tomato in it really used to get my stomach. It's not as bad now. Okay, now we got 2 orders at once. Okay, I'm gonna buy a sponge over here. But yeah, I remember it used to be so bad. It was never pleasant waking up with acid coming, basically acid in your mouth. Not trying to be disgusting, but that's what it was. Okay, so, well, we can get this going. sometimes I'm a little concerned about moving too quickly. They're gonna ding me points for that. Whoops. Oh, come on. Let's see, I'm running around with my head cut off. No. Gonna have to check the tomato. No, but yeah, the tomato. Check the potato. No. See, that's another thing. When I feel rushed, I screw up big time. Sometimes what shouldn't be realistic ends up helping us. I mean, turning off the heat to stop the cooking process. Oh, come on, really? It's something that should not be allowed, but it happens. So here's a question. If it's something you know shouldn't be possible, but the game allows it, is that cheating or is that just taking advantage of a kind of an oversight in the game? Yeah. Before this game, I might have seen that in a different. I might have had a different opinion. It's just amazing how one game can change your view. Wow, so sensitive. No, notice I kind of stand back kind of far just to make sure. But seriously, I kind of look at cooking, even baking, as an art form. It truly takes skill that not everyone can master. You know, the guys that poured the concrete, you know, I told them that, you know, in a way, they're artists. I didn't slice that too well. You know, because they take something that's, you know, first it's water and sand and rock, and they turn it into, you know, fire pits and nicely done sidewalks, stuff like that. You know, some of it's simple, but other parts obviously take a lot more skill. Oh, what did I fail on this? The lemon. Yeah, I should have known. Awesome. Okay. Looks like there was a spot there. No, maybe not. Oh, was a spot there. Okay. One thing, you know, this game does mention, hey, you can have an inspector coming out. Yeah, it will be interesting to find. It's like, it'll be interesting to see messages like, you know, the inspector found some you know, dirt or some food on such and such. You know, make sure you clean it up better, you know, for the next inspection, stuff like that. Because let me tell you, those who I know who own restaurants, they never get through an inspection without something being pointed out as being wrong. Of course, this day and age, it seems like with games in particular, can't be too harsh on people because they get so mad. You know, so many streamers. I know this sounds mean, but I'll actually watch streamers that, especially the ones that play the first person shooter games, and they get frustrated and start, you know, getting all mad and having temper tantrums. I'll watch them just to watch them have their temper tantrums. And the whole time I'm thinking, if you're getting so angry, why don't you just put the game, you know, put the controller down and walk away for a few? And they don't know that. No, well, I'm sure they know that, but they don't have enough self-control just to walk away for a minute. You know, just to tell the viewers, excuse me for a minute, I need to recollect myself. I'll be right back. But yeah, it's, in a way it's sad and funny. I know it's probably mean for me to say that, but hey, they're the ones, you know, they're the ones that are streaming it for all of us to see and judge. But yeah, there's so many that just take things so personally, and then they start getting mad at viewers. This is where this is what makes me upsets me the most. You know, they're mad because they're getting shot dead over and over again, and someone will come and stream, or someone, even a subscriber, will suggest something, and the person just gets all over the person, saying, "Well, you know, I know how to play the game," and blah blah blah. You know, if I subscribe to a channel like that, I basically say, "Well, thanks for the entertainment. I won't be back." But yeah, it's amazing how people will just keep going back for more abuse. It's like they get so angry. So, going against logic, they continue. And like this one person the other day, I think it was like Hell Let Loose. He kept respawning in the same place and being killed within 5 seconds. And he kept doing it over and over. And he was I don't understand how I'm dying. It's like, really? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this. The refund. Because I do believe Pi mentioned this as being a perk that's really helpful, especially later on. Instead of swallowing the poor results of a dish, you can say, "Okay, here's your money back. Leave quietly, and we'll all be happy." So yeah, I think we'll do it. We'll take the mafia road here. Take some money. Don't come back. And let's see. Yeah, I know that was a poor impression. Hey, I never said in my descriptions great impressions. Watch me to hear great impressions. No, I'm more like the guy that screws up. That's why people like watching me. I screw up a lot. And I try not to get too upset or too salty, as people call it now. Kind of interesting how the language changes from one generation to another. What people call salty now, we used to call it just getting peed off. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what I should go for. I have the extended dish timer maxed out. Now I could start working on the prep phase to get soups ready. Maybe I should. And then after this, I should actually, you know what? Let me see if I can find something for points. Yeah, see, I can do fame boost, experience boost. Might go for experience boost. Actually, this might not be a bad idea. You know, it's kind of hard to really choose. I think we'll try this. Maybe do this once. Yeah, but this also helps with the upgraded menu items, doesn't it? I think this also helps with that. If I'm not, I don't have enough for this, do I? Yeah, I think this also helps with, I'll see. All I know is the points that we get. Um, yeah, I'm not fully sure either. I guess we'll find out. Um, and this is another thing that kind of gets me. Why are we forced to increase our menu? I mean, some really high-end restaurants only offer a short list. Matter of fact, even on some of their shows, like Restaurant Rescue, stuff like that, they'll go into a restaurant and they'll see like a small book, a menu that's actually a small book. Oh wow, that's true. But yeah, they'll go into these restaurants that have these small books, which are menus, and the first thing they'll do is say, okay, we need to cut this down to you know, to maybe 2 pages. You know, limit it down to like a 2 pages or a single page. So with this forcing us to have to continue to increase, it does. I can understand it to a point, but I really wish there were different modes in this. One mode where you're just steady and consistent. There's another game. Yeah, there's another game where they have different modes, and they're gonna add more modes to, I forget what game now. Yeah, I remember that. This is new, the T-bone steak. This is brand new to the game. This is one of them I was checking out. But they give you a lot of time. Well, we get more time since we increased it. Maybe we'll do this one just to see what it's about. Yeah, that I agree with you. The duck is a pain. Even the hamburger, some of the hamburger dishes. Actually, the one hamburger dish in particular is a real pain in the rear. Okay. Yeah, I might do this one last day and then cut the stream after that. Whoops. Yeah, I'm just, good old job. Let's see, how much do I have in here? Good enough. oh wait, you know what? We don't know which dish we're gonna get. So I shouldn't add any salt because a one calls for 9 grams of salt. Okay, I'm just gonna take a chance. I'm probably screwing myself over on this. Okay, we'll need 17. Yeah, see, I don't mind a steady pace like this or even 2 recipes at once. I think I will suggest a mode like that. And I think I would have a lot of support if I went on there in the forums and suggested a mode where you just had steady pace. Ah, crap. When you put that much, you're screwed. It's not even worth continuing. Now, I've seen a lot of people stream this, and a number of people actually got this down pretty well. They make it look easy. Okay. But, like most games, it's a lot more about muscle memory. Knowing how to move your controller or mouse just in a certain way. There we go. So that's something to, but yeah, some people get the perfect pour every time. And then there's people like me that get the perfect screw up almost every time. And I tell you, I don't know how the customers know, but they know if you put 1 milliliter too much. They must have more refined taste buds in the country where this is made. Because I bet you line up most people in the world. You could line up 100 people and line up 100 people and put even 5 milliliters too much oil, and none of them would notice. Okay. My flipping technique screws me over. There we go. So yeah, I challenge, maybe some, there are people with very advanced taste buds that might be able to tell certain things. But considering that most of the oil remains in the pan, I don't see how it really matters. A milliliter or 2 here and there. I think that's kind of getting a little nitpicky. But that's just me. Okay, let's serve up this. I really wish they would take that spice mark off, because that looks nasty. Okay, nothing like a. I believe it was. Oh no! I shouldn't have looked. Too much. Oh. How can it be too much? I even did a repour. Maybe I should have did a recount. Oh no. Is this the difficult one? Yes, it is. You know, I still have. That might work out okay. If it doesn't burn everything to heck. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my streams a little shorter so I don't push myself. Man, I don't like how this. Wait, that's smoking already, isn't it? Yes. Wow, that's fast. I don't remember it getting that hot so fast. You know, I think the one person that came in, and I feel bad I forget their name, but they said something about not needing 300 milliliters. So let's test that. Well, I guess it does work. Let's see what was that. Oh, I wanted to see what their complaint was, if anything. I guess oh crap. Of course the critic wants them. No, I've never done this dish. Let's see how let's see how badly we botched this one up. Okay, let's get a pork or a T-bone steak. This is new content. This is what they put in kind of as a thank you to Americans who. Okay, so 7. Oh, I need 7, 7, and 10. Now, if I miss this, it's pretty sad. I didn't see what popped up. Okay. And I need the sweet bell pepper powder. Okay. Well, and we need 10 milliliters, not 10 grams, 10 milliliters. Yeah, we want to drench this. So 10 grams, 10 milliliters. Okay. Okay, now we have to grill this Interesting. It still got through. Wow, okay. We wanted 70 seconds on either side. Oh, you know what? I don't have. I don't have another spatula. Yeah, I'm probably gonna mess this up. There's no place to hang this, is there? Whoa. Okay, that was not legit. Yeah, that's not cool. Okay. That was really weird. So on this we need 9 grams of salt. Okay. Wait, what dish doesn't need to be served on? Just a regular plate. I'm gonna go for a large plate. Oh, that one's only 5. I've never done this one before, so, okay, so we need onion. And we need to slice it into 20. Okay. Yeah, this'll work out. There's no way this. Why isn't this cooking properly? Yeah, look, that's not cooking. I almost did that again. Okay, that's cooking. Wow. This, yeah, I don't know why the steak gave us so much trouble. Doesn't look, well, there's, looks like a raw spot. Okay. Oh, oh man. I, wow. Really? I didn't realize the sponge was that heavy duty. Okay, so I need to cut this. Yeah, that was a while. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, holy cow, okay, I need to cut this 5 times. Kinda caught me off guard. So 4 cuts. And yeah, I know it's not even. Not bad. But this is interesting. They don't want us to. Oh, it's just. Wait. I did this backwards. Crap. Wait, red. So I need 3. Okay. So actually, if I need 9, yeah, this is gonna be late. If I need 9, I have to put 3 grams on each potato. Might be too salted. There we go. So we don't have to cut this at all. It is gonna be late, but that's weird. Okay. This is weird. Yeah. Huh. See, that's why I like the thermal vision. It's like I don't have to open it. So as soon as this is a weird dish if you ask me. I don't know about this dish to be honest. I guess I was looking at it to change color. Now watch it times out before I get it over here. Okay, let's see how bad it is. I just want to see. Hidden mistake, but everything else was good. Okay, well, I'll take that. definitely take that. Okay, let me get the bucket. It's not bad. Yeah, I would like an explanation of regarding the sponge, though. That was just really weird. It's like, what kind of sponges are we using in this place? Oops. I really wish they would fix the issue of things falling through. Actually, let me see if I can organize this just a little better. Okay. Now, just to keep, obviously, you don't want to get them too close together. Yeah, I thought it would need, I was wrong. I thought it would need water, but there was a bake instead of boil. Okay, let's repair things, go to the next day, and probably end the stream once we go on to the next day. Yeah, I'm noticing that there's a few people playing marbles right now. Not too many though. I'll see. Unfortunately, I think Cringer's playing Crusader King too. But tomorrow I think I will try to give City Skylines another try. I don't think I've ever tried streaming as City Skylines. My building technique tends to be kind of square, you know, which I'm gonna try changing that. It doesn't look appealing compared to other people, so I'm definitely gonna change that. Okay, is everything cleaned up? Let me see these. Let's see. This has enough for one more day. This definitely has enough. Okay, so let's go to the next day. Let's see if we get anything. Well, we made a little income, not that much. Our fame went down. So much for living forever. Yes, 80s joke. Okay, we don't get anything. Maybe the key is not to do good enough to get up to increase our skill or anything. So maybe that's the only way you can stay at certain things on the menu. I don't know. So as far as this game is concerned, I will continue to play this game. That said, unless they make a number of changes for, like I mentioned before, having a mode where you can basically say, where you get more control of how rapidly you advance. Unless they do that, I don't see this game going much further than just a fad or a game that's people pick up, play, and then uninstall. It is fun. It is very frustrating though. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. We'll just have to see where the developers take it from here. I'm not sure where that might go, But I do know that unless you are just the first time, unless you're the type of person that loves to grind in games, um, it's gonna get frustrating. You know, not only myself, not only Pi, so many others that I've watched say the same thing. After a certain level, it becomes unenjoyable. It becomes too stressful. And, to be honest, the let me go and save I know we have sandbox mode. Yeah, let's go save. We do have sandbox mode, but here's the problem with sandbox mode. And I'll show this real quickly and then I'll end. For those who want just a simple messing around cooking things, sandbox mode's great. But here's where sandbox mode fails us. The only way to get a recipe, so you can sit here all day, sit here, stare at the screen, nothing's gonna happen. So the only way you can get recipes or order up, so to speak, is to go in here. And you have to pick some. Every recipe you have to pick up here. Now the good thing is sandbox mode is a great way to kind of familiarize yourself with recipes. To practice, practice makes for perfection. So, that is the one good thing about sandbox mode. But besides, I did promise, okay, I have to do something. But beyond that, I really don't see sandbox being of any relevance to my gameplay. I just remembered I promised to show the one other thing that came with. This is a firecracker. This, along with the T-bone steaks and red potatoes, which I love both. This is the other thing that came. It's a firecracker. You light it, then you want to throw it. Or, I guess you don't have to. You can just sit right here and let it blow up in your hand. And you live. Now, the question, okay. The question that remains, why? Can I order more boxes? Why is this even fun? All it's doing is, if you put in deep fry, okay, yeah, we can try that. Yeah, no more putting things. We almost ran out of boxes, if you notice. So we almost set ourselves up so we couldn't order. So you're saying put a firecracker in the fryer. Now, are you saying in a full fryer or empty fryer? I'm assuming a full fryer. But yeah, what does this tell us about? Um, that wasn't even realistic. That should have started a fire. Let me see the physics. Now, generally, I don't really go around doing it. I've done it a few times. Yeah, that was anticlimactic. Let's see if this even catches fire. Now, this okay. In the interest of research. Now wait, am I got to put it on this side? I guess just set it down. Okay, in the interest of, yeah, because this, there's no way this can go bad. It can't happen. Whoa! Okay, that was stupid of me. But it didn't ruin this. Yeah, that was dumb of me. Okay, wait. So I'll put one of these. I know some people like this. And you know, it's fun the first time. After that, it's kind of meh. Okay, so we got both submerged in oil. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah, that's so weird with those doors. You know, I heard that from a few others. Now, by doing this, I wonder if it fixes all this. This seems a little new. Oh, it does put, okay. So, okay, if we're gonna clean this up now. Wow. Okay, explain to me how that really is supposed to fit. Because I don't know. That defies all logic. Okay, so if I want to clean all this up, because, you know, really, you're supposed to clean up your mess. Wow, we even got scorch marks way over here. Okay, new rule. If anyone blows up their kitchen, they should be required to clean up the kitchen. Hey, look, I wish that would really happen in real life. I'm sure others agree. There's always places that you can't reach. Yeah, so I have to clean. Is it even possible to clean all this? Look at that. Hey, did it crack that or was it cracked already? Now, if that was a rule in the game, imagine how few people would blow stuff up. Boy, you really have to get close. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was cracked to begin with. Okay, now this is a little impossible. I don't think. Okay, so it's impossible to clean everything. Oh, this time we got a good kind of zoomed out look. So, how long do you think the sponge will last before it needs replaced? I'm saying this is one of those new inventions. The new sponges that never need wringed out or rinsed out. Yeah, they're new to the market. They're saying never, it's like a never decay. Or, I don't know, that's a bad name. Isn't it amazing that it never smears? It never, smears stuff around. I want to try one last thing. Yeah, this is going to take forever. Yeah, if that was the rule, Pi, I don't think anyone would purposely create a fire. Now, I have a question. Have you ever seen anyone stream and accidentally caught part of their kitchen on fire? Oh yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. Let me try that. Yeah, Fantasyland. I think we can. Yeah, where is it? Magic. Yeah, I haven't seen it either. Okay, so how do we use the magic wand? Or do we have to do it in here? As a grandson that removes all stains and shards. Okay, so we have that. So pick up the sponge And okay. Okay. It's on the it's on the table by the Oh, abracadabra. Yeah. Amen. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, you know, we can use that for a lot of stuff. We can use it to mix, to stir our soup. Okay, so when we get, I thought it was going to stay standing up. Well, that takes the fun out of it. Actually, that's pretty handy. So how do you break these doors? Here, that's the other thing I want to figure out. It's not by repetitive. Whoa, that was weird. Just by hitting it. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's happening to you. I don't know. Okay. I think I get what you. So you'll say like you'll have this. Hey, that's a neat trick. Yeah, like that. Mine seems to have a Gumby door. Come on, get off there. Go figure, when you want to break something, you can't. Where'd the pen go? Oh, gosh. Now that's weird. Whoa, did you see that? It actually went, it did a whole circle. Yeah, like that's realistic. The door went all the way around. It reminds me of those people like in those poltergeist things where their heads spin in circles. Yeah, let's see if we can recreate this. The door actually closed by going all the way around. It was a poltergeist door. That is so weird. Oh, with the, oh man. Yeah, that would be bad. So, let's try this. You know, we need the chef from Muppets. The sound effects and everything. I'm not sure if you ever saw that Muppets, but the chef was always funny. But yeah, we need the sound effects of the chef from Muppets when he's chopping stuff off the door, or whatever it is. It didn't really talk. So you're saying, okay, let's fake these, and you're saying when you try taking them out sometimes, it just knocks it everywhere. And it breaks the door. So when that's happening, are you maybe moving to the left as you're taking it out? Hot potatoes. Inside the oven and knock them on the So let me get as close as I can. I want to see if I can. Oh, it won't let me. Wow. Like that? Something like going in like that? Of course, when you want to try to recreate an issue, you can't. It's just like when my wheelchair breaks down, I go to tell them. It's like, it's doing this or this. And then you go see if they can, they try to recreate it. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, I'm purposely ramming it in there. So yeah, now we can't recreate it. It sucks. No, I love red potatoes. I really do. So it's a welcome change. I mean, they have added some pretty cool things. Ah. I put tray of potatoes inside the oven, closed the door. The door went all the way. Oh, so it did like what it did for me. It did that 360. Instead of closing back to the right, it went all the way to the left and went in and pushed your tray out towards you. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, now I understand. Twice? Wow. Now let's see if this thing can light. Remember, children, don't do this at home. We are professionals. We blow things up for a living. Just ignore our hands that obviously don't exist. You scare all the kids, make them cry. Hey, I thought I dropped that. Now, oh, yeah, I guess that worked. Okay, one last thing and we're done. We're probably not going to. Whoa. The one complaint I have about this game, where'd it go? Is some of the mechanics, like if I want to buy multiple of something, it's really difficult. I don't know where those fireworks are going. I want to try them. I guess I have to set them in nicely. They're delicate flowers. I want to put 5 of them. Let's see if the explosion is the same or far worse. Now, if the physics are anything close to real, 5 of these should create quite a big boom. And this is gonna be the end, obviously. I don't know where those first 2 or 3 firecrackers went. You know, speaking of the 4th of July, I mean, that's what the firecrackers supposed to kind of represent, since it came out right before. When I was young, we used to have these sparklers that shot things, that shot little balls of fire off. And the fireworks we got this year, my wife and I were very, very disappointed. Spent a lot of money on them. You know, in years past, we could have got what we bought this time. Could have got that for about $50-$60. My wife came home and with a box of fireworks, and I said, okay, another $50-$60. We hadn't bought them for a number of years. Now they were almost $150. Kind of got upset with her, but yeah. But what made this year different is our neighbors have kids. The youngest 12. Oh wow, yeah, that is. So that is fortunate. So yeah. Neighbors have kids. Well, I call them all kids. Youngest is 12, and it goes all the way up to 21. Whoa! Now, that was a weird effect. What the heck? Did you see that? I wish I had a replay. Wow. The screen went kind of funky. That was wild. Okay, well that, yeah, that's, wait, how come it's, oh, it's the reflection. I thought we started the fire. Okay, and so it's good to know that, yeah, it's good to know that these ovens are, can withstand six, I think I had 6 or 7 firecrackers. Wow. But the effect I saw back here was pretty wild. It's almost like the character lost a little consciousness. No. Whoa. Oh, okay. Boy, I almost didn't see that down there. But anyways, getting back to what I was saying about the 4th is, the kids help set the fireworks off. And, it was really enjoyable for me because it's been quite a number of years since, I've been around kids with the 4th, or it'll be like you, November 5th. If for a number of years you just got together with, people your own age, and then one year you had these kids come and, bring the whole new, energy, just, I don't know if it was scary or enjoyable, but one of the kids said, "Well, I like setting these on fire." I told my neighbor, I said that kind of made me nervous, but they had fun, and best of all, the kids cleaned up. I mean, that night as adults, put them all in a pile with a broom and sprayed them down very well. Now, why can't I pick this up? Is this a one-time use? I think that's what you said. But I can't pick it up now. See? The fairy got scared. But yeah, we basically drowned them in water, left them in the gutter, and the next morning the kids came out and picked them up. So, which, like I said, it was nice. I mean, usually my wife has been the one who sets off the firework. Yeah, maybe it is. Let me check. Plop. Let me see if the other one's gone. Yep. Wow. It doesn't work down there. Oh, you just put it back on the table, you got it? Well, that's a good habit. I'm seeing marks on that table. That happened to me once before. I couldn't find the phone. I pushed the button. I pushed on the phone stand, and out of the corner you see the phone just kind of fly by your face super quickly. Okay. So it was exciting. Like I said, wow, what was that noise? There was like a second sound. So that's enough blowing things up. Like I said, I don't do that often. Usually it's a case, once you've seen something, yeah, I know. Can you imagine if the phone got lost like my spices did? Now, let me see if I can, real quickly. I want to see if I can do. Wow, they seem to have more spices out here. But I am quite happy. Oh, mint too. Wow. Now, what's making them do this? Look at that. But at least this time they're not disappearing. No, basically what happened in the game I started before you came in, I had, you start out with some basic spices up here. So I used a bucket. I bought this bucket and I was using them to take across. And then I set it down here. And then I was going to put all the ingredients here like I usually do. Well, I got the salt, pepper, and I think the cayenne. No, wait. Well, one of those. And two others were missing. So I looked behind me and didn't see anything on the floor. When I didn't see anything like this. And I never did find it. And then the second time I had the box over here. So I bought some spices and used the bucket again to pick them up here, take them around the corner to my regular workstation. And by the time I got this far, one of those were missing. Actually, two of them. I was left with one. So I went back around and I didn't see anything. So it's almost like it hit the floor and then kind of fell through the floor. So it was strange. I know it's something I've never seen in the game before. I've seen the game have problems carrying things in the bucket, which I have to admit it's better now. I mean, you can't really complain too much. But it's, yeah, I mean, but yeah, that didn't end up going missing. So I remember going across without touching anything, and it would knock them around. But yeah, now it's okay. So the game has some bugs. That's okay. The way I look at the bugs in this game is it keeps things interesting. Life is full of unexpected events. And if we didn't have those events, things would get kind of boring. Okay, so I'm just going to try this one time and I am out of here. Again, tomorrow I will be trying City Skylines. I know there's no new DLCs right now, but I want to see how far I can go with that before destroying things. So I will see everyone later. Okay, it doesn't melt plastic. Good to know. And we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into tomorrow. Okay, so as I always say, and I always said once, but if you enjoy playing the game the way you're playing it, then you must be playing the game the way you should. That didn't come out right, but you get the point. So, I shall see everyone tomorrow. Thanks to those who stopped by. Thanks to those who will watch this later on in the day. I appreciate any and all input, and input is what makes me do my job better. It's not really a job. It's more just having fun. So, please make sure to leave me comments as to any suggested games you might have. And let's try to meet the goal of becoming an affiliate so we can start streaming Marbles on stream. I think people will really enjoy it. So, until tomorrow, have a good one. Remember, don't drink and drive. And most importantly of all, be kind to each other. Life is too short to do otherwise. So, see you tomorrow. We'll see. Well, actually, let's see who we can switch it off to. Let's see who's playing what. Maybe we'll find someone interesting. Okay. Oh, now I get an update. Why is there an update on Steam now? Okay. Well, let me look at. Let's see who is streaming. Don't really want to go back to Cringer. He's playing, like I said, Crusader King 2. So maybe I'll send it over to EJ. Let me check real quickly what he's doing before we send it over. Oh, he's working on this 59 Ford pickup. Yeah, I think I will shoot it over that way. So, take it easy, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Goodbye for now.